session now. We'll start with cPanel from. I'll start how to log into cPanel. So, like you can use your IP address, or you can use your domain. Like for example, while use my domain cKhost.net, and here you can type the URL slash cPanel. Most of the cPanels servers, you can use domain as like this. So when you click this, still redirect to the cPanel login page, and then you can log in using your cPanel login credential. Okay, now this is actually the cPanel. I think all of you know, like how cPanel and the cPanel screen with the dashboard with all the functionality. So I'll go one by one of these, whatever the uh, uh, features that you need. So most of the people are familiar with the cPanel theme that is there in the previous version. Even you can go to a dashboard, and from here you can change the theme to the previous one. So then you can see it's the familiar screen like this with all the features. But I like the other theme, so I'll explain on the other theme. Okay, so when you look into the cPanel, here you can see what is the username. This is actually very important for the people like uh, people like uh, people like you guys, since you have to work with multiple cPanel servers with the multiple domain in multiple tabs. So then you always check the username or the domain what you are currently doing. Sometime you want to delete something, you might delete on some other domain. So that's why you every time you do something, you switch your window to other window and come back, you just have to check the username here. So then I'll go to the features one by one. Mostly like this area is mainly for the file, manage your files. So files, images, directory price, and things like that. I'll go through those one by one later. So this section actually is for the management of database. So this also important to know this how the database and how to get the backup your database and things like that, and what is the database name. Sometime you forget, you have forgotten your password of your WordPress. So in that case, you have to use to log into the database, and you have to reset your password to log into your WordPress admin. And also the domain features are very important you to manage your domain. Like if you want to do it in without redirect to www to non www likewise. So I'll come to that also after some time. So then this email feature is also very important, like actually to manage your email account and forwarders and things like that. The metric area is for you to check you. Actually, you can use Google Analytics and things like that, but also you can get some idea about the traffics and things like that on your website using this uh, metric area. And also the security features also comes with cPanel with you need to, it's easy you to manage your the cPanel. And the software section is actually if you go down this uh, the cPanel comes with software killers. I think as most of the people are know about this, so they you can install WordPress on one click. No need to download WordPress and do the WordPress setup. But this is very easy you to install WordPress. Okay, so I'll come to the top part, and then let's see how much we can cover for today. Okay, then we'll start with file section. Actually, the file manager, or most of you are you know about the file manager. So file manager is the place where uh, you manage your web space. Actually, in when you buy a hosting, so hosting company will create a folder for you in their servers, and that folder you can access through file manager. So as in the Windows or other system, you can actually when you log into the first time, you can you can't see this all file because it's hide the hidden file. So you can click on this setting button on top of the screen on the right top corner to enable or show or hide uh, your hidden file. So this now I make it hidden, so then you can't see the dot files. Okay, and then if you want to see other files, you can make it show all files. Okay, and I'll explain the cPanel servers has particular the folder structure. Actually, I'll make it hide the hidden file, so then it's easy to uh, understand the folder structure. Okay, see with this inside the home directory, they have created a folder called seekhost.net. That is actually my account I created for this demo purpose. So inside that, you will get these folders. Actually, the very important folder is this public HTML folder. That is where all your public contents are there. Actually, in my uh, I recently create this web the cPanel account. Since I haven't installed anything, I don't have files in this folder. Uh, And also when you go to the folder, you see the folder called www. This is actually a symbolic link. That means this is a shortcut to the same the public HTML folder. So even both are pointing to the same folder. And then the public FTP is it's not much usage for the guys like you guys, because this is to just if you want to publish some uh, publish some files through FTP, like you might have some images or something to give it to the public. You can share it on the public FTP. And the mail folder is all your emails coming to your domain will be saved under this mail folder, the new email and like that. So but this mail you can see from the webmail, or you can download it to your Outlook, Explore Outlook, or whatever the email client. But the email is directly coming to this folder, and other the log files are in the log folder. Whatever things are, these are the backups. Log files are in this folder. And ECT is a setting folder. Actually, it's no use for us to do it. cPanel will use that. The SSL certificates and things like that you create will be stored in SSL folder. Okay, actually, to do the website, you need to only to access this public folder. So when there's some issues with your WordPress installation or something like that, you have to come to this folder and check any issues. You will see all the files. So we'll come back to this one after installing. I'll install uh, WordPress on this folder. Okay, so we'll go back to uh, cPanel dashboard. Actually, these I'll explain these one by one. Like most of these are not much usage. So images, this is just to manage your the images. Sometime in a RE you can't find any, or you can't find any image convert software or image processing software like Photoshop or something. So just you can use this image scale convert thumbnail feature and cPanel itself. So then you can do some work, but it will not like Photoshop, but you can do some up to some certain extent. You can do a lot of things. And directory privacy is actually you can put a password. For example, if you have a very good site and then you want to uh, give extra security for a folder, you can make it using this directory privacy folder to manage this. I'll show you how to do that. For example, you have Come again. Uh, it seems you are the quality is bad. Just give me a second to try it. Okay. So, for example, you want to get a folder like mm, my data, and I'll create folder. So then you to actually access this inside one, you have to go to the domain. Okay, actually we have done a redirection. I'll switch off the redirection for the demo purpose. I'll remove the redirection. I'll explain you how to put the redirection after that. Yeah, I have done something. This folder, I'll rename this. So then you can't. Actually, it's coming from my cache. It's another browser, and okay, because of the cache, it's going here. I can go to that folder, but what I was explaining is the directory privacy. So I'm going to put some password to. So this directory, okay, I can put the name, and I can create a user called Pasa and password 123 123 45. Okay, ABC 123 ABC 123. So I'll generate a password because otherwise it needs certain copy the password. Okay, now I save. Okay, now I have set this folder. Okay, so let's try to browse that folder. Yeah, you'll get a username, Vasa, password, this one, not now. Yeah, now you can go inside. Okay, so that's about the directory privacy. You can make additional security to give you a folder. So then this usage is just a statistic how you which folder is used your uh, hard disk space. Okay, it's like actually this is also very important for you guys because you guys are getting a PB and or whatever the small since you need a lot of domain hosts you get a small plan from your hosting provider. So then you have to manage, you have to check which folder is consuming big space, things like that. So you can from here you can see which folder, uh, which type of subdirectory and things like that. Okay, then I'll go back to yeah and web disk. This is like your Dropbox, so what you call the Google Drive kind of application. So where you can actually sync your local machine folder with your web space in your server. Actually, that is you can go here. A small application. Actually, you have to download and install in your local machine. Okay, actually, this is for the business and uh, personal web hosting guys want this actually. Then you can sync all your local folder with your hosting, but the PBN or whatever the SEO guys, this is not much essential. Then FTP account, as you know, sometime you have your subordinates or you outsource some company to do your website or things like that. So then you can instead of giving your total cPanel access, you can create a FTP account and from here and you can give that credential to them. So then they can log in and upload files into your folder through FTP software like uh, FileZilla or something. Okay, so this is where you create FTP accounts and also FTP connections. Like if you gave your FTP accounts to someone, then you can see whether someone is accessing your server currently using that FTP access. So then the backups were actually is very important. Sometime your site might hack or site might down or you want not accessible or something, then it's very important you to backup. You can go to the partial backup. I prefer because the full backups it will uh, so you can this is actually with the email and things like that. This all total folder is uh, will backup if you using if you use uh, full backup. It is actually full backup is good if you want to move your website from one service provider to other service provider. So then if you get the full backup and you can give it to your new uh, hosting provider, so then they can just one click they can upload your all your email, your database, your subdomain, whatever the things you have, they can do at one click. So, but if you want to keep it in your later reference, you can actually use a partial backup. So you can download the home directory separately, and you can download database database file separately. And you actually I don't have any databases created, so then you can database you will see here, and also your mail forwarders, email filters, everything you can back up from here. And also after sometime your site get hacked, you can using that backup you can upload and restore the file from using the this restore option of the cPanel. So that's actually a very important important feature of cPanel for us to keep the site secure, and also this for what you call without any issue. Even within if you found your site hacked, you just within one click you can up the site with your previously downloaded backup. Okay, that is backup. Backup wizard is also something like uh, mm, backup, but you can step by step. You guys guided to uh, do the backup. Okay, so you guys can try it, and uh, so let me know any questions from the next sessions. I can go on explain. The R1 soft restore backup is this is another I haven't even used this. This is some cPanel and cPanel cooperate with some other provider, but it's not working sometime. So then that plugin you have to install it and things like that. But it's no actual use. We can use other backup option. Okay. Then we'll come to the database section. So very important part is yeah, actually before that I'll go to the software section, so then we can do come back here and do, because I don't have any database to show you uh, what to do and things like that. So I'll go to this software section. I think this part is most of all of you know this, how to install WordPress or whatever application. But if someone is not used to use this one click installation like subculars, you can learn how to install it. So when we come to the dashboard of this one, I'll go back and show you it again. So here, this is actually the physical app installer. So when you click, it will come to the dashboard, and here you can have most of the software. Even this is a good place you to know what are the software available. Like for blogging, you have WordPress, OpenBlog, this and that. So then you can even use one of other thing as well. Oh, so these all of these most of these are open source, and it's free, and you can use freely. Okay, let's go and install WordPress. So I'll click WordPress, so then it will show you the WordPress installation folder. So we have to go to install, and there are things actually, some most of the thing the people are wrong is this part. Okay, so for example, in your website, you might have multiple domains onto it. So in that case, you will have multiple domains here. So you have to select here, and also WordPress. You as a SEO person, you should know that we can't use www and non-www both to work. So then you have to uh, select one which is good for you. For example, in Majestic SEO, the www version is good, so then you can use www here, or if the domain is good, you can use domain, whatever things you can select. If you have SSL install, and then you can use this HTTPS feature as well. Okay, let's we'll use www, and then here you can select the domain, and this is actually very very important. Even I installed 2 3 times because I am forgetting to remove this folder. Then it will install inside the WordPress install inside the WT folder. Most of the service ticket also we are getting, like I install WordPress, it's not in the root folder, it's in WP folder. So then please keep in mind that you need to remove this folder. If you want to install in some other folder like blog or something, you can put there. But if you want to put it in a root folder, you need to remove this. Okay, and in the site section, you can change these, or you can do it later after you login into WordPress. Okay, and enable this WPMU, no need to enable. That is if you are going to do a multi-site website, but you guys just creating one, so then no need to tick. And admin, it is, I'm not recommending to keep it as admin, so then it's better you do whatever the admin 123 or whatever your name, Vasa, and the password, you generate the password, and you can keep this for later reference. Okay, then the email address, whatever you can put here, language, and then even if you are planning to do a PBN, so then you can just select pick one of themes here. So otherwise you no need to find and do a theme somewhere. So just find whatever the theme you like for the VBN, like something like this, and then you can install it. If you want to get that the setting into your some other email address, you can give it here. So then the details will come as an email to you. Okay, let's click install. Okay, most of the time you will get error like that, because if you have already have the installation in WordPress, so then you will get error like that. So what this error is, HTTP htaccess file is already there, because I did some testing and things like that. Then it is there. So
Nice, Vasant. I just came over. You
okay,
hear me? Good.
yeah,
How is it going?
yeah. I'm going. Can you? How is this clear? Or everything is
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, it's very clear. It's very clear. Right now, even on the website, it looks very clear and it's cool, you know. I'm actually about to now leave for a presentation. So yeah, you can continue it. And
Okay,
it looks pretty good. I mean, the quality wise, initially I think we had a little fuck up, right? But I think all coming up okay now.
okay, okay, okay.
I'll
When
let you
I'm,
continue.
I'll
Yeah,
keep in
I'll let you continue.
going.
Okay then, bye.
Okay, okay, okay. Bye. Okay, guys. So then this I will just rename it to two, and so then I will be able to install, because WordPress it comes with htaccess file. So then that's why you couldn't install it. So then let's click it. Okay, it's going to take only, it says 3-4 minutes, but it won't take much. Okay, done. So now you can see. So this is actually I have to clear my cache, but I go to the other browser. It's easy. Okay, now the WordPress is there. Okay, so since this is not the WordPress session, I'll stop the installation as it is already done. So you can log in and do whatever. Okay, now go back to cPanel. From here, I go back to cPanel. So now the WordPress installation is likewise. You can install Joomla, whatever the other things as well. So let's come to database section. What I was stopped before. So database, most of the time you, if you want to uh, get you if you want to do a manually installation of a WordPress or things, you need to go to database. But that is, since we have the automatic installer, no need to install it manually. So sometimes, most of the time, you what you need is to change your password. If you forget your WordPress password, and also you haven't put a good email address, so then it's you can't do it. So then I'll show you how to change your password using this what you call myadmin, PHP myadmin. That is, let's go and see what are the database available. Okay, this is the actually the database it created by that's one click softclickless installation. So you can see the database, and it will create the database user as well. So that is just you do not no need to do anything on that. So if you go to PHP myadmin, it will it's actually the third party application. Okay, this PHP admin is used by the developers. Actually, they want to check the queries, this and that, and things like that. But it's you can use it to check your the change your password if you forget. Okay, seems it's not coming. So while it comes, I'll explain this database wizard also, like. you can do create database users and password directly on database wizard. Okay, then the remote MySQL is to remote MySQL is to connect. For example, if you have not a web application, if you have a application or if you have another the server application running on another server, you want to connect it to this server, so you can't connect until you allow it from here. So yeah, whatever the other IP address or hostname, you have to put it here and allow. Otherwise, you can't connect from different server to uh, this server. Okay, and also as a CEO guys, you need to no need to do anything on there. So the PHP myadmin came. Okay, so here are is the databases you can see here. So this is actually the database is the metadata database. So then you no need to do anything on that. The metadata database is that is MySQL is used to keep its internal data on this database. Okay, and so this is your database that we install your WordPress. Okay, I'll explain two things on this very important for you. For example, if you want to check how if for example you have multiple databases here, so then how do we check which database is which site? So in that case you have to go to your option table and you can see what is the domain of this. Okay, now domain is okay. Now the username and passwords are there in this user table. You can go to the user table and you can see the username, but the password is encrypted. Actually, this is the password we put, but it's encrypted here as this. Okay, so I'll explain how to rename, how to reset your password using the database. So here you can click edit, and then you will see you can change anything of your email address or whatever. But very important thing is you can put a password here as 123. Uh, then you have to also encrypt this because it check the encrypted version with the your password. So then here you actually WordPress use MD5 encryption. So you have to put MD5 and then you can click go. Okay, now that 123 is encrypted. Okay, let's go to the site and see which password is working. Dot host.net. Okay, we go to wp-admin. Username, Wasantha, password. Let's try this password first. This is the password earlier. No, it's not working. It's a 123. Yeah, it works. Okay, so that is how you change your password to have the cPanel access. All other data like post are going into this post table. Uh, Likewise, all the other informations are going this table, but you don't need to do anything. Sometime you might get error like the database crash or data table is need to repair or something that you can do it from here. For example, you click it and then you have multiple option here. Even you can if your database is slow, your site is slow, you can optimize Post, so I can optimize this table. Okay, and also you have some plugins inside WordPress to do that. But this is better than that, because this we are directly doing with database. So then repair table, optimize, check table whether it's working. Uh, okay, now that is actually the things you can do. So there are a lot, but I'll will do a session on that in the future. Okay, I'll close the database now. So okay, on that part. So then I'll explain the domain part and then stop for today. So actually, domain section is, this is the redirection is most important thing for you. Actually, in WordPress also doing that as I explained. But if it's not supported by WordPress, you can do it here as well. You can redirect your site into some other. For example, you have two sites. You have to redirect one site to your other site. Likewise, you can do from here. So permanent or temporary. If you do permanent, then you select permanent. If otherwise, you select temporary, and you can select your domain. Here you want to, for example, I'll do it how we redirect uh, non-www. For example, seek host.net. If I click it, uh, it will go to, sorry guys, spelling wrong, host.net. So I'll put without www, so it will by WordPress it redirect to www, but we can do it here as well. So this is how we do it. So you put temp permanent, and then you put your site. So then redirect with or without, you have to select do not redirect www, otherwise it's going circular. So then wildcard is, it's like this. For example, someone tried a path is there any, yeah, like this. Okay, so if I type it like this and enter, it will go to the same path with www. So if you not enable the wildcard here, what happen is it will go to the root of other side. Okay, whatever you can do as you need, you can do that. Okay, so then you have to put to which, where you need to route. So we'll copy this. Sorry guys, this is yeah, here http. So we route sequence.net to this one. Okay, okay, done. Oh, I forgot wildcard, but it's good to have a wildcard or whatever. That is your wish. Okay, this is how you redirect, and then so this is actually the add-on domain. Add-on domain is for SEO purpose. Add-on domain is not recommended because all domains are going the same IP. But you can put some other niche domain into your same server. So this is pretty straightforward. You can put your new domain. Okay, I'll say like chost.org, and it will point into, it will create a folder inside your uh, public HTML and create. And also, if you want to create a FTP account for particular domain, you can create it here as well. Because why it's taking some time on creating add-on domain is actually this domain, we have a cluster of DNS servers. So then this domain has to create on all the servers in the cluster. So that's why it takes some time. Okay, but we do yeah, that is created. So then you can go and see. Actually, these files has come, and this is ccost.rg created. This is the root folder of that domain. Okay, now go back and then subdomain. Subdomain also is like, oh, you want to put your blog into blog.yourdomain.com, so you can create here your subdomain. You can put subdomain blog, or then create that will create a folder blog, and so it create a folder inside this is as like we did in uh, add-on domain. Okay, and aliases is some earlier version, we call it park domain. If you have 3-4 domains but you root into same folder, you can add it as a alias. Or you can put as a park domain. So you can put that domain and add it here, then it will also point you to the same root directory. Okay, and redirection we did, and then this. So then actually the simple DNS editor and advanced, this two actually become complex. So then we'll do it in the next session actually. So okay guys, then I'll stop here. Next time I'll start with this DNS editor, because this is a bit complex. So, then I'll explain it next time. Okay guys, then that is the cPanel, that whatever the SEO person should know. Okay, then I'll stop from here. I would like to get to questions and things like that. Questions, your suggestions, or anything. I will discuss on next session. Okay, then thanks, guys.